Education was not my choice by first.
Question: backbencher or front bencher?
When I moved to industry, I was working with Mahindra and Mahindra, General Motors.
Sir, Trinity maintains a strict 90% attendance policy. How would you describe an ideal student in today's generation, and what does an ideal teacher look like to you? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Trinity Talks, the official podcast of Trinity Academy of Engineering. I am your host Mayur Patil, and I promise this will be more fun than an 8:45 a.m. lecture. This podcast is your backstage pass to the people, stories, and vibes that makes the Trinity more than just an engineering college. It's a universe of talent, innovation, and of course, chai breaks. And what better way to kick off our very first episode than the leader, the visionary, and the most reputed figure of our campus, our honorable principal, sir, Dr. R.J. Patil. Today, we are diving deep into his journey, his take on college life, and maybe, just maybe, we will get to hear about the most hilarious excuse he has ever heard from a student. Hello, sir.
Hello, Mayur.
Welcome to Trinity Talks. It's our privilege to have you as our very first guest on this podcast. So, first of all, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling a little nervous giving my podcast maybe second time once I joined this. Thanks, Mayur. Thanks for inviting me on your podcast.
So, we got some questions from student side. So, we will discuss on that.
Sure.
So, let's start.
Yeah, sure. I'm ready.
So, first question is, what inspired you to pursue a career in education and leadership?
Education was not my choice by first, but leadership, yes. From my college time, I was good in leadership. Not leadership, but controlling the faculty members, teachers, students, friends, and then having HR perspective. So I was good in HR. That's why that made me feel comfortable to have a profession where I will get a chance to handle HR. So ultimately, that is called as leadership. That's made me come in this field,
Okay.
Mayur.
So, next, sir, can you share your journey from being a student to becoming the principal of such a reputed institutions?
Yeah, being a student, I was a mediocre student, not an extraordinary, who is a topper or a person who is a backbencher. I was alwhere in between, half half. But then I knew that I will have to develop lot of skills, certain skills, and then to
Yes.
develop while developing that, I get into this. And then I worked as a faculty member initially, and then I realized, having only faculty experience is not good. So you need to have industrial exposure also. And then I moved to industry. When I moved to industry, I was working with Mahindra and Mahindra, General Motors, and then in General Motors, I got this learnings of leaderships and HR handling, and then I decided to come to academics, and that is why I am here, right from student to now principal of this college.
Yes, sir.
Mayur.
Uh, did you always dream of becoming an engineer, or did your younger one have some other choices?
No, I didn't have any other choice. I knew I will have to do something. That I graduated in '98, so that time having engineering was very uh, different things. It was very aspiring. The intake were very less, and very few engineers were coming out. So I had this idea that I will become engineer.
So, but if you have other choices, like you want to become an artist or anything like that,
I would have become an orator. I wanted to be an orator.
Achha.
Give speeches to thousands of people at once.
Okay. When you first joined Trinity Academy of Engineering, what was the vision you had in mind? And now that you have seen the college grow, how has that vision developed?
When I joined maybe 1 year back, July
Yes.
2024. I had joined. The vision that I was carrying, or I'm still carrying, is not yet fulfilled. Not even we have just initiated that. So it's not that I can say the vision is accomplished. But I have decided to do something good that students will really like to. The college will become so famous
Mm.
that we don't have to find out the student, but students will come behind the college, finding out all the ways, everything that students want. Their dreams should be fulfilled.
Okay.
So this was my vision, and then I am approaching in that direction. Maybe you and your team can tell me.
How can student balance academics with extracurriculars and still enjoy the college life?
It's not about balancing academics and extracurricular, but then when you are involved in academics and extracurricular, by default you enjoy the life, right?
Yes.
It's not, there is no other life for students. See, you are involved in other co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities, and you are involved in academics. That ultimately gives you a kind of pleasure feeling when you are involved. The problem is when you are not involved in academics as well as in the co-curricular or extracurricular, then you feel boring, you feel having out of the sight, and then you feel engineering is not good. But otherwise you get involved in both the things, you become, you enjoy
Like
it.
most of the students didn't participate in extracurricular events. They are only just into academics. So any advice for them?
Yes, it's not like having only academics. See, right now we need a multifaceted personality. Industry is
Yes.
looking for a person who is good in academics, who is good in co-curricular, extracurricular. Not that way, but industry thinks a person should be a good basket of all the skills. When it will be developed, when you are part of academics, you are good in lectures, practical subjects and results and all. Academics, for example, you are good in co-curricular and extracurricular. You are participating in the event, you are developing your skills, social skills. You have a flavor of having different hobbies. So
Yes.
all together makes you a good student and an employable student or an even entrepreneur.
Okay. So how do you ensure discipline without making the college feel like a strict environment?
Discipline is not by choice, you have to indulge it.
Yes.
So we are already doing that, and the students that we have at TAE are really disciplined students, so there is no as such requirement of having discipline for the students. We are all disciplined. That's what I have observed in last year.
Okay. Uniforms, ID cards, punctuality. These are small things, but they are always discussed. What's the purpose behind these rules, according to you?
These are not the rules, I think these are the requirements. When
Okay.
you, like, say now, many of you are in second or third year or final year of your career. When you go in the industry or whenever you go for your own business also, there are certain set of requirements of that profession. The basic requirements are you should be properly attired, having good body language, good etiquettes and manners. uh, you wear your uniform, you wear your ID card. This makes you, this gives you a feeling of comfortable when you get out of the college. Right now we don't make it compulsory, and then you are not comfortable with that. Say tomorrow I ask you to wear a blazer for 8 hours a day, you won't find it comfortable for 2 months, 3 months, 6 months of time.
Yes, for sure.
And industry don't have this time to make you comfortable and train you. So this is the time when you start imbibing these different disciplinary measures on yourself. This is number one. Number two, when you come in proper attire in college, the look, that feel in your academics, in your own confidence comes out of that matters. That is different. So a student should not take it as a rule, but that is the basic minimum requirement of any college. See, until 12th standard, you never asked, students never asked
Yes.
for, sir, why we have Prarthana, why we have this uniform, why we have. So how come suddenly when you come to college, students start asking this is a rule? This is not a rule. This is a bare minimum requirement to have a good student.
That's because, sir, we never like saw this point of view.
Yes,
Yes,
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
yes. Sir, Trinity maintains a strict 90% attendance policy. Could you share the rationale behind this rule and how it contributes to students' academic discipline and personal growth?
Yes, of course, Mayur. Again, I'll come on this. This is not a rash. There is no rational required. This is not a discipline. This is not a minimum cutoff. See, when you have taken admission, you are student of the college, any college. You are supposed to attend lectures and for 100%. So why is it necessary to make a rule and ask you to come for 75% or 90 or 95? What is bare minimum requirement is you attend college 100%. You are in a student life now, and you have got no responsibilities that as if a person with family have. So this is a minimum requirement. Now the 90% or 75%, whatever is coming from the authorities, is because you are expected to have 100% attendance. But there are some occasions in the life when you cannot come to college, and then you cannot go down below something. So that is why that 75% has come. But the requirements from any educationist, any principal or vice chancellor or authority would say that you should attend 100%. So 100% is the rule.
Okay. So, many students often face challenges managing attendance alongside projects, events, and internships. How can they strike a healthy balance while still adhering to college policies?
You said along with attendance, projects, seminars.
Projects, events, and internships. How
Yeah,
they manage this?
I'll tell you. It's not again that you attend 100% lectures and then you do your projects, you attend 100% lectures and you do seminar. It's like, when you are doing something which is academic activity, it is a part of attendance only. Say now today you have your project work. You go and talk to your faculty or HOD and say, sir, I'm going for project work. This is what I'm going to do. That will ultimately come as a part of your attendance.
Yes.
You don't have to do it other than this 7 or 8 hours a day you do here. 8:30 you come, 4:30 you are supposed to leave the campus. In between, if you are in the campus, if you are doing your project activities, you are doing your seminar, you are doing any other activities that is told by the department to you, all this makes a part of attendance only. It's not like that you are attending something and then you are not counted in the attendance. The requirement is you be present in the college, you work on the activities that are related to your college life, and it will be automatically considered in your attendance.
How would you describe an ideal student in today's generation, and what does an ideal teacher look like to you?
Oh, very tricky question, Mayur. Ideal student and ideal teacher. See, now there are many number of characteristics an ideal student and ideal teachers can have, but having all those compiled in one personality won't make you ideal student or teacher. But a responsible citizen, if you are, you are attending any college, you are taken any admission in any college, and you are very responsible citizen of that country, say now India, you become automatically a ideal student. When you are responsible citizens means what? You are doing your duties, you are doing your academics, you are involved in curricular, co-curricular, you obey your parents, you follow the culture that we have in India, you become ideal student. So it's not like that you are getting 99% means you are a ideal student, but yes, you should be good enough, a responsible person, because you by the time you come to engineering, you are 18 plus. So you are anyhow
Yes.
citizen of India, and if you are doing it good, you are a good student for me. You are ideal student for me, in fact. Teachers, yes, teachers have got a lot of moral responsibilities. Nowadays, when there is an AI, there is a chat GPT, Grok and all, it's not like that we come and teach something and we become kind of readers and you note it down and you learn it. Teaching and learning has come up with a third dimension, evolved with new thing. That is, I need to make you feel that you should learn what I'm teaching. That is the responsibility that has come to a new characteristics of a faculty member. If I'm a teacher and if I make you feel that you really want to learn what I'm teaching, and then I'm giving you the tools that are required for that, then I'm a ideal teacher. I'm not only teaching you a subject that I am assigned, but I am, making you as a whole good national citizen of India. I'm making you a good human being, and then I'm giving you the skills that are required for maybe the subject skills or your domain or then wherever you want to go in your life. So all this together, when I'm giving you complete set of characteristic skills and making you a good citizen, good student, giving you a lot of knowledge, then I'm a ideal teacher.
Okay, sir.
Mayur.
We all have heard some epic excuses from students, but sir, what's the funniest or most bizarre excuse you have heard, either for missing a lecture or skipping the uniform?
स्कीपिंग यूनिफॉर्म और नॉर्मली सर वो वॉश करने को दिया है, धोने को दिया है, फट
Yes.
गया है एंड देन कल ही पहना था काइंड ऑफ थिंग, अभी हो नहीं रहा है सर नाउ। दिस वाज वन द स्टूडेंट सेड सर मैं अभी थोड़ा मोटा हो गया हूँ तो पहन नहीं पा रहा हूँ लास्ट ईयर का। दिस वाज द फनीएस्ट।
Okay. So, sir, there's always this debate academic versus skills. I know both matter, but personally, what do you value more in a student? Someone with top marks or someone with the strong technical and creative skills?
Someone with strong technical and creative
Creative
skills,
skills.
yes. Having 99% doesn't make you successful in life. That tells that yes, whatever subjects you were taught, you are good in that. But to, be successful in life, you need to have academics as well as creativity, innovation, and a sense of humor.
Okay. So, What do you think sets the Trinity apart from other engineering colleges?
A lot of things are there, but then that can be answered by the students, because you are the customers. You are, you know this. You have come to the college, but being principal, I would say, we are good in co-curricular, extracurricular.
Yes.
Students are participating in every event which is coming on their way. We are participating in hackathon. We are participating in art, culture. We are encouraging, in fact. And now I would say we have added one more parameter, that is incubation. So, like the first question you had asked me, what is your vision? So, this was
Yes.
one part of my vision. I don't want to give only jobs to my students. I want to make them entrepreneur. They provide jobs, they create jobs. So, we have already started working on this. Almost 8 to 10 students are consistently in touch with the faculties and me, and we are in a stage where the second phase of their startup has started or begun. So this makes us different than others, Mayur.
So we have a quick fire round for you. So
Okay,
we'll start for it. So first question is tea or coffee.
coffee,
Second question, backbencher or front bencher in college?
backbencher,
Backbencher. Your favorite engineering subject?
research methodology,
Yes. What's more difficult, handling admin or handling Gen Z students?
Gen Z students.
One word to describe Trinity.
All in all, excellent college.
One rule student breaks the most.
Uniform.
One thing you miss about your college days.
The simplicity that we had in that time.
Okay.
Simplicity.
If you were in education, what would you be doing today?
Orator. I
Or
would have become orator.
and last movie you have watched.
Being honest.
Okay.
The honest life, kind of honest life. Day before yesterday, I saw that.
Brings us to the end of the very first episode of Trinity Talks. A big thank you to our principal sir for sharing insights, memories, and your valuable knowledge. So thank you, sir.
Thanks, Mayu. Thanks for inviting me. I hope to have good podcast in future also. Thank
Yes.
you.
To everyone listening, whether you are a fresher who are still figuring out the timetable or a final year student who have mastered the art of attendance management, we hope this episode left you inspired, entertained, or maybe a little bit nostalgic. Don't forget to follow the podcast for more stories, interviews, and student driven content because this is just the beginning. Until next time, this is your host Mayur Patil signing off from Trinity Talks, where the attendance is virtual but the vibes are mandatory.